not you, it's them. You're fine. I utter every word slowly with precision, not in a manner of goodbye the way non-lovers do upon breaking the other's heart. I speak slowly, fragmenting each syllable, so you know, so I do too, that it's not you, it's them. That you're fine, by way of smiling at me with no good reason, for mixing up the hours of the day, for making up 1001 excuses, for not counting backwards, as they say. And after all these testing, they produce a number, at first 2 digits, then just one. 1 digit to define the substance, the content of a person that is gone. But why? This is a tragedy. For what? I ask with all sincerity that I can muster, as if they haven't told me yet, as if they haven't asked. Will you get it too? Have you watched Still Alice? You should probably run some genetic tests so you don't pass the illness to your kids. My kids? What kids? I don't have any. I do still have a mom. So what is so distressing about this illness? I question their premise, I challenge it at the core. My social attire of rebellion would not accept the letting go. I long to redefine this definition of gloom and hopelessness and doom. What do you mean, what's so distressing? They retort with authorial conviction, no hesitation in their voice. How can't you see the trouble in your own situation? Your mother is fading away, she is absent. Her brain is full of holes, like Swiss cheese melting away each time and urine fires too warm a flame. Soon enough, she won't recognize her husband, nor you, or herself. She's not fading away, doctor. She's very much present. She's right here next to me, in front of you. Look at her, doctor. She has even gained weight, entire 24 pounds. And still you can't see her or talk to her. Instead you talk about her. You see right through her, literally. I still maintain, why is it even a disease? Look, she'll soon forget how to feed and toilet herself. You'll have to do that for her. I didn't realize you and I were feeding and toileting ourselves. What a vocabulary to use, to have, doctor. All jokes aside, you'll have to diaper her and do everything for her. It sounds a bit like being a mom or a dad, or some kind of parent figure. It could be intricating on so many levels and truly life-altering. Mothering your mother is a tragedy. Period. Not for me. Not for me. I've always dreamt of having the ability of playing a part, of being somebody else. It might as well be my mother's mother. Sweetie, sweetie, you're so naive. Your mother is dying. My mom is dying. That's the final diagnosis. The bottom line, based on what? An unusual behavior? Problematic, you say? Or trying to be more or maybe less politically correct, responsive, or behavioral disturbance that must be managed? Like you, doctor, don't suffer from moods and bad days. And besides, aren't we all dying from the moment we're born? You didn't even look inside her to see, and if you did, what would you see? A scarred tissue? Burned bridges? Massacres? Hunger? Or would you see a cemetery of dying cells, or nothing to go with a metaphorical empty shell? A lost soul, perhaps? Perhaps it's us who lose our souls, our humanity, or the memory of what it means being human. Of tolerance and other insignificant values, for these are easily forgotten, especially when one deals with those who can't read the time or count backwards from 100 in sequences of 7. How do you quantify emptiness or death or life? How dead is dead, and what technology does one use to measure suffering? A thermostat? A blood pressure meter? A ruler, perhaps? These without any drop of doubt are the important things in life. Numbers, names, and knowing who the president is and how old I am. These are the fragments that define and constitute my identity, and so these will make me and her joyful. Correct, doctor? So sure, it's a tragedy that my mom doesn't remember my name from time to time and instead calls me my child. And always remembers to light up with a smile and a hug upon seeing me. So doctor, I wish everyone could rejoice upon seeing my face the way my mom does. So mom, it's not you, it's them. You're fine.